Hello, I'm Derek, and I'm here to talk to you about VA examinations for seizure disorders, primarily epilepsy. First, I will review symptoms of epilepsy and explain getting service connection. Then, I will go over the regulations that determine the ratings of epilepsy. Finally, I will review a DBQ to prepare you for an examination. DBQ means Disability Benefits Questionnaire, and it is the form the examiner provides the VA to help determine the rating of a condition. For the purpose of VA disability, we are going to focus on major seizures and minor seizures. A major seizure causes loss of consciousness and uncontrollable shaking. A minor seizure causes brief interruptions in conscious control with symptoms like mumbling, rocking, slight twitching of the muscles, or falling down. Epilepsy, or a seizure, must have been witnessed by a doctor in order to be service-connected. It can be service-connected on a direct basis if it started in service or if it was caused by an in-service event with a medical nexus linking epilepsy to the in-service event. Additionally, epilepsy can be service-connected on a secondary theory if it is related to other service-connected conditions. An example of a condition that could be linked to epilepsy is a traumatic brain injury. Regulation 38 CFR section 4.124A is the rating schedule for epilepsy. The diagnostic code is 8910 for grand mal, which is a major seizure, and 8911 for petite mal, which is a minor seizure. A rating of 10% requires confirmed diagnosis of epilepsy with a history of seizures. The rating of 10% is also appropriate if continuous medication is necessary to control the epilepsy. At least one major seizure over the last 2 years or at least 2 minor seizures in the last 6 months is given a rating of 20%. At least one major seizure in the last 7 months or 2 in the last year, or averaging 5 to 8 minor seizures a week, is given a rating of 40%. Averaging at least one major seizure every 4 months over the last year, or 9 to 10 minor seizures a week, is given a rating of 60%. Averaging at least one major seizure every 3 months over the last year, or more than 10 minor seizures weekly, is given a rating of 80%. Averaging at least one major seizure per month over the last year is given a rating of 100%. If there are both major and minor seizures, the rating is to be based on the predominant type, based on the rating schedule. But the argument should be made that the rating should be assigned based on what is most beneficial to the veteran. Given how epilepsy interferes with work, filing for total disability and individual unemployability should be considered. On the DBQ, page 1, the examiner will fill this out based on the request from the VA. Section 1, the diagnosis section, starts on page 1 and continues on to page 2. Page 2 continues section 2, providing space to give a history, including when the condition started and how it has changed and progressed over time. It also includes a section to recognize continuous medication, as well as confirmation of seizures witnessed by another person. The confirmation section allows the examiner to add witnesses outside of medical staff. Section 3 addresses symptoms. On page 3, section 4 addresses the type and frequency of seizures. This is the section that is most critical for ratings over 10%. On page 4, section 5 addresses all other relevant and pertinent findings. Section 6 addresses diagnostic testing and the results. Section 7 addresses functional impact. This section is important, especially if there is any intention to file for total disability and individual unemployability. On page 5, this is the final page with a large area for the doctor to fill in any other relevant information. That wraps up this video. For more information, click on the links below this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more content from VA Disability Group about your VA benefits.